Too much of belly fat can increase the risk of certain chronic conditions. Eating more protein and lifting weights are just a few steps you can take to lose belly fat. One specific type of belly fat, visceral fat, is a major risk factor for type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and other conditions. Though losing fat from this area can be difficult, there are several things you can do if you're looking to reduce excess belly fat. Here are 14 effective tips to lose belly fat, backed by scientific studies. 1. Take plenty of soluble fiber. Soluble fiber absorbs water and forms a gel-like substance that helps slow down food as it passes through your digestive system. Studies show that this fiber may promote weight loss by helping you feel full, so you naturally eat in less quantity. Excellent sources of soluble fiber are fruits, vegetables, legumes, oats, barley too. Avoid foods containing trans fats. Trans fats are created by adding hydrogen into unsaturated fats, such as sunflower oil. Earlier, they were found in some margarines and spreads, and also were often added to packaged foods, but most food producers have stopped using them. These fats are linked to inflammation, heart disease, insulin resistance, and abdominal fat gain. To help in reducing belly fat, read ingredient labels carefully and stay away from products that contain trans fats. These are often described as partially hydrogenated fats. 3. Eat a rich protein diet. Protein is an extremely important nutrient for weight loss. Rich protein intake increases the release of the fullness hormone peptide YY, which decreases appetite and promotes fullness. Protein also increases your metabolic rate and helps you to retain muscle mass during weight loss. Many studies show that people who eat more protein tend to have less belly fat than those who eat a lower protein diet. Be sure to include a good protein source at every meal, such as meat, fish, eggs, dairy, whey protein, beans. 4. Reduce your stress levels. Stress can make you gain belly fat by stimulating the adrenal glands to produce cortisol, also known as the stress hormone. Research shows that high cortisol levels increase appetite and drive belly fat storage. Women who already have a large waist tend to produce more cortisol in response to stress. Increased cortisol further adds to fat gain around the middle. To help reduce belly fat, get busier in activities that relieve stress. Practicing yoga or meditation can be effective. 5. Don't eat a lot of sugary foods. Sugar may also contain fructose. That is linked to several chronic diseases when consumed in higher quantities. These include heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and fatty liver disease. It's important to realize that more than refined sugar can lead to belly fat gain. Even natural sugars, such as real honey, should be used in moderation. 6. Do cardio exercise. Cardio exercise is an effective way to lose belly fat and burn calories. Studies also show that it can be an effective form of exercise for reducing belly fat. In any case, the frequency and duration of your exercise program can also be very important. One study proves that postmenopausal women lost more fat from all areas when they did aerobic exercise for 300 minutes per week compared with those who exercised 150 minutes per week. Aerobic exercise is an effective weight loss method. Studies suggest it's particularly effective at reducing belly fat and overall body fat. 7. Cut back on carbs, especially refined carbs. Reducing your carb intake can be very helpful for losing fat, including belly fat. In fact, low-carb diets may cause belly fat loss in people with overweight, those at risk for type 2 diabetes, and people with polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS. You don't need to follow a strict low-carb diet. Some research suggests that replacing refined carbs with unprocessed starchy carbs may improve metabolic health and reduce belly fat. A high intake of refined carbs is associated with excessive belly fat. Consider reducing your carb intake or replacing refined carbs in your diet with healthy carb sources, such as whole grains, legumes, or vegetables. 8. Perform resistance training. Lift weights. Resistance training, also known as weightlifting or strength training, is important for preserving and gaining muscle mass. Based on studies involving people with prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, and fatty liver disease, resistance training may also be beneficial for belly fat loss. In fact, one study involving teenagers with overweight showed that a combination of strength training and aerobic exercise led to the greatest decrease in visceral fat. Strength training can be an important weight loss strategy and may help reduce belly fat. Studies suggest it's even more effective in combination with aerobic exercise. 9. Limit sugar-sweetened beverages. Sugar-sweetened beverages are high in added sugars like fructose, which can contribute to belly fat. One study of people with type 2 diabetes found that using at least one serving of sugar-sweetened beverages per week was associated with increased belly fat compared to consuming less than one serving per week. Additionally, because your brain doesn't process liquid calories the same way it does solid ones, you're likely to end up consuming too many calories later on and storing them as fat. To lose belly fat, it's best to limit your intake of sugar-sweetened beverages such as soda punch, sweet tea. 10. Get plenty of restful sleep. Sleep is important for many aspects of your health, including weight. Studies show that not getting enough sleep may be linked to a higher risk of obesity and increased belly fat for some persons. The condition known as sleep apnea, where breathing stops intermittently during the night, has also been linked to excess visceral fat. In addition to sleeping at least 7 hours per night, make sure you're getting sufficient quality sleep. If you suspect you have sleep apnea or another sleep disorder, consider speaking to a doctor about treatment options. 11. Eat fatty fish every week. Fatty fish can be a nutritious addition to a balanced diet. They're rich in high-quality protein and omega-3 fats, which may offer protection against chronic diseases. Some evidence suggests that these omega-3 fats may also help reduce belly fat. Studies in adults and children with fatty liver disease have shown that omega-3 supplements may significantly reduce liver and abdominal fat. Aim to get 3-4 servings of fatty fish per week. Good choices include salmon, herring, sardines, mackerel, anchovies for vegans, vegetarians, and those who don't regularly consume fish. Plant-based omega-3 supplements derived from sources like algae are also available. Eating fatty fish or taking omega-3 supplements sourced from fish oil or algae may improve your overall health. Some evidence also suggests it may reduce belly fat in people with fatty liver disease. 12. Eat probiotic foods or take a probiotic supplement. Probiotics are bacteria found in some foods and other food supplements. They may have health benefits, including helping improve gut health and enhancing immune function. Researchers have found that different types of bacteria play a role in weight regulation, and that having the right balance can help with weight loss, including loss of belly fat. Those shown to reduce belly fat include members of the Lactobacillus family, such as Lactobacillus fermentem. However, while probiotics may be beneficial for weight loss, more research is needed. As some probiotics aren't regulated by the Food and Drug Administration, it's important to talk with a doctor before adding probiotics or other supplements to your routine. 13. Consider intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting has recently become very popular as a weight loss measure. It's an eating pattern that cycles between periods of eating and periods of fasting. One popular method involves 24-hour fasts once or twice per week. Another consists of fasting every day for 16 hours and eating all your food within an 8-hour period. One study found that combining intermittent fasting with protein pacing, which involves consuming nutrient-dense meals spaced evenly throughout the day, led to greater reductions in body weight, total fat, and visceral fat compared to calorie restrictions. 14. Drink green tea. Green tea is an excellent healthy beverage. It contains caffeine and the antioxidant epigallocatechin gallate, EGCG, which appear to boost metabolism. EGCG is a catechin, which several studies suggest may help you lose belly fat. The effect may be strengthened when green tea consumption is combined with exercise. Interestingly, one review concluded that green tea could increase weight loss, especially when consumed in doses of less than 500 milligrams per day for 12 weeks. Before we wrap up, remember that your likes, shares, and subscriptions are what keep this channel going strong. If you found value in what you just watched, give that like button a click and consider sharing it with someone who might enjoy it too. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're always in the loop with our latest content. Thanks for being a part of our community, and until next time, keep learning and keep growing.